All right, Shalom. I want to start by saying, call Allah, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Kakadash. Double honors to the Apostles of Israel, aka the Apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and love to all the Akim. Continue to preach the truth and all truth and sincerity. All right, real quick, I want to bring this article I came across a few days ago. I wanted to do a video about it a few days ago, but, I didn't get around to it. Bullshit. But there's no excuse, so I wanted to bring this out now because I told myself today I wanted to bring it out because I didn't have to work this morning, and I wanted to bring it out because it's actually very interesting. And this is before the earthquake happened in in this region, the metropolitan area, if you will. Before, I want to say I came across this a little after the whole thing with the consulate in Damascus, Syria, but it could have been a little before that. But I know it was roughly around this week or the beginning of this week, which I believe that shit happened on Monday, April 1st. So I came across this article, and we brought the scripture. There's just one scripture, Matthew 24 and 22, where the Lord talks. One of the signs that Yahawashi spoke about was the Lord said he was going to shorten the days. And if you talk to anybody these days, a lot of people are always talking about how time just seems like it's moving super, super, super fast. You know what I'm saying? I feel it, and it's been for years. I remember when I'm talking about going far back as like 2015, when I was working at my a couple previous jobs than the one I'm at now. We talking about like, just seeing like time is flying. All right, so like, so now Esau trying to put a little scientific spin on it, but ultimately is what is Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI shortening the days, because that's the day, that's the thing, that's one of the traits he said was going to be happening in the course upon his return. So I have a article. This is from the Business Insider, and it says, the article reads, despite how it may have felt, 2020 was shorter than previous years. Earth is spinning quicker than it has in decades. Now, if you go back into 2020, when I be talking to brother, it was like, yo, ever since 2020, ever since 2020 and after, like, time is moving extra, extra fast. Remember, I said that, a coworker told me to that about time moving faster in 2017, 2016. The truth already been out. So how fast has the earth really been rotating for the time that they ain't been speaking about it? Because time been moving fast probably every year, and we probably just noticing it because it's just increasing more and more. But the time has been flying for quite some time now. Okay? So yeah, Business Insider. You catch that, you know what I'm saying? And that goes to show how 2020, the 2020 is a timeline to use to where, like, yo, this devil started getting closer and closer to its end. Okay? So this is this article is from January 9th, 2021. Oh, this is from 2021. I thought this. Hold up. Oh no, I'm Salaki. Oh, I know I wasn't tripping. This is the one. That was from 2021, but this one is from March 29th, 2024. I know it wasn't bugging. So it says human activities are changing Earth's spin so much that it might affect how we keep time. That was it. March 29th this year. Check that out. Same link, but I clicked the older one by mistake. So let's read this. Here's a couple things. It says polar ice melt driven by climate change is affecting Earth's rotation according to new research. We may have to adjust timekeeping by skipping a second in 2029. And that's going to show the pride of Esau. You look into 2029, you might not even get into 2025 the way this shit is going. Okay, it says a human-driven change in the Earth's rotation has never been seen before and may affect computing. Now here it is. You talk about now you want to gather all the humans. All humans is not responsible for this. It's you devils, you higher ups, you elites. That's who's responsible. You ones calling the shot, telling these motherfuckers to put the chemtrails and fake foods and all these things, how they destroyed the fucking earth, man. It ain't humans, it's you. It's Esau. So getting into the article, it reads, the climate crisis has gone so far that it's altering the shape and spin of our planet and changing our experience of time itself. According to a new study published in the journal Nature on Wednesday, so that was March 29th, so I don't know what day March 29th was, but let's roughly, this is a few weeks ago. No, yeah, March 29th. It's only beginning of April, the first week of April. So this is a couple weeks ago. It says enough ice has melted to move sea level enough that we can actually see the rate of the Earth's rotation has been affected. Now, I'm going to tell you something. A couple days ago, this week, when I seen this article, and look, maybe the day before, but I know after I seen this article, I started looking more, you can see like the Earth is actually spinning quicker. Like you see it moving quicker. Like it's hard to, but it just looks like it's moving quicker. And that's why probably the days is flying because the Lord just making it spin quicker, shortening the days, shortening the days. And so it always seems like, yo, damn, like it's like damn, it's Saturday again, or it's Monday again, or it's Wednesday again. It's like each day always seemed like it was just that day. Okay. Okay, so it says no, been affected. It says Duncan Agnew, a geophysicist at the Scripps Institution of Oceanography and author of the study, told Nature. It says, don't worry. Here goes Esau with the spit. Don't worry. This change in Earth's rotation won't be catastrophic. However, it does mean that we'll have to adjust our timekeeping. But that's catastrophic for you because as time is moving quicker, that's you getting closer to your fucking end, boy. That's you getting closer to YAHAWASHI's return and judging you and the earth itself, including 2/3 of our people. It says, which may be a problem for much of the computing we rely on. So what? Talks about technology. You got the solar eclipse about to happen on Monday. They saying that might affect cell phone what the fuck what they saying cell phone connections and all that stuff. All the things revolving around what Esau's bread and butter is his technology, man. And the Lord is showing you how you don't really run nothing. Rely on. It says ice melt could delay the dreaded negative leap second. So it says humans track time in seconds, minutes, and hours, and these measurements are dictated by Earth's rotation on its axis and the sun's position in the sky. What's called a solar time scale. It says, but the solar time scale is not very precise because the planet's spin has never been constant. It changes based on how fluids both above and below the crust move. You're getting to that science stuff. But it says, therefore, humans invented a more precise way of timekeeping with atomic clocks and the atomic time scale. But every 1.5 years or so on average, these two time scales misalign because of the Earth's inconsistent rotation rate. Ooh, the Lord throwing your shit off. You can't control, you don't control nothing. You devils actually think you control something. Even when we get in the kingdom, we're not going to control how the Earth's formation. We're just going to control things on Earth. But as the Earth is like as the Earth turns and all that, it's going to move the same. And time is actually going to move slower. But time's not going to be of an essence for us. Because you know why? We're going to be on top. And we're going to be immortal. So we don't have to worry about time moving fast because it's going to be infinite rule. You devils and you heathens, you're going to be one still dying like men. Still having to worry about getting sick. Worrying about, all kinds of worries that you have now. It's just that now Esau's on top and he has those same worries as you. But when Yahawashi returns, he's going to get what? Starting with the elect, immortality, and then the rest of the nation of Israel is going to get immortality. We're never going to die. Why? Because we're never going to sin. You're still going to be subject to sin. You're still going to have to worry about keeping the high holy days and keeping everything that is going to be embedded in us. But anyway, moving on. It says, when that happens, we accommodate with what's called a leap second. A second that is added to the atomic time scale to realign it with the solar time scale. We've been adding leap seconds this way since 1972, but we haven't needed one since 2016. What did I just say when I was at work? That was around 2016, 2017. I remember it was an Edomite coworker. He was like, yo, it seems like time's flying, bro. I'm like, yo, word, because it's like the day is like, that's why it's not enough time in the day. No, it's just that time is moving quicker. It's still 24 hours. It's still, quote unquote, a week and all that, sunrise, sunset, moon and all that. But what the thing is, the Lord is speeding up the rotation because why? He's shortening the days. Because why? He's shortening the days because it's getting closer and closer to you devils going down. So it says that's because Earth has spun faster and faster over the last 8 years. For a reason scientists are still trying to understand. YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI is the answer. There's no sign. You could try to research all you want. I'm telling you right now, through the spirit of YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, he said he was going to shorten the days. You're done. That's why time is flying so much. Continuing on, it says, as a result, scientists predict that we would need the first ever negative leap second by 2026, which would be a couple years from now. Meaning we need to subtract a second from the atomic timescale instead of adding one. Yeah, subtract, nigga. Subtract. Yeah, you're losing. You're losing ground. This is what the Lord says. This is one of the things the Lord said in the book of Matthew. I'm gonna bring out the scripture, but this is what one of the things the Lord said. Because no flesh will be saved, because you fucking devils will kill everybody. It said, but this new research suggests that climate change is slowing down the acceleration of Earth's rotation and will delay that negative leap second to 2029. Yeah, whatever, motherfucker. At the end of the day, as time goes on, no matter what the Earth's rotation is or whatever you say, the Lord still said what he was going to shorten the days. And that's what you think. That's what you think, but the Lord could easily just change that on you, man. So now we have to do more research and now we have to do this. No, you're done. And the prophet's been telling you that a little before 1972. It says, continuing on, it says, losing 1 second of time may not sound like much, but adding and subtracting leap second poses big problems for computing. So much so that the International Bureau of Weights and Measures voted to get rid of them by 2035. These devil got some nerve to be looking that far ahead. This whole shit with the war, with the small hats and Hamas, all that shit going on. You talking about the Earth rotation? You better talk about what's going on in the Earth. What you think the Lord said the third world coming quickly. So as time goes on, the war intensifies, and then you're gonna have to bring up the MOTB. You have that, you don't have that many more moves to where you could be like, yo, yeah, this, that. You look in 2029, 2035. It's 2024, and the already war is damn near about to fucking blow the hell up. It says computers, financial exchanges, GPS, and space flight rely on extremely precise timekeeping. So that's your bread and butter. That's your technology. That's your kingdom. Your kingdom is your technology, and this is what this is what's in jeopardy. It says, so leap seconds can lead to serious malfunctions in critical digital infrastructure, the Bureau wrote in its resolution. It added that the negative leap second, which may soon be necessary, has never been foreseen or tested. So now we all about to see what's up with this quote-unquote bullshit y'all talking about. But yes, that's the Lord shortening the days. Matthew 24 and 22, which I'm going to get after this article because it's almost done. It says, we do not know how to cope with 1 second missing. This is why time meteorologists are worried. Felicitas Arias, former director of the time department at the International Bureau of Weights and Measures, told Nature, while Agnew's study suggests we have more time before facing this worrying unknown, it's worth noting that Earth's spin is very difficult to predict. Because what did the Lord say? Our thoughts are not his thoughts are not our thoughts. Neither his ways, our ways. But he knows your way. He knows our way. He knows our thoughts, but we don't know his. The Lord is just in the heaven, just finagling what he want to do. It's his will. It says worth noting that Earth's spin is very difficult to predict, and the new study is not necessarily a definitive forecast. So they're not even sure. Because you can't say you're sure. You can't. That's it. But we're sure because the Lord YAHAWASHI said what? The days shall be shortened. So that's a very great uncertainty about this. Judah Levine, a physicist at the National Institute of Standards and Technology, told the Washington Post. A few years ago, there were predictions in the other direction. But now you're in another direction where you might have to lose a second. And think about it, you're losing time. That's what Revelation 12 and 12, he knows he had but a short time. Matter of fact, I should bring that out too. So now it says how melting ice slows Earth's spin. I ain't gonna read too much more. I'm gonna finish off with this. It said that there are three main mechanisms that control the Earth's spin. One is the tidal friction, or the interaction between moving ocean water and the ocean floor, which slows Earth's rotation. The second is changes in the ice caps, which has been a problem for a minute. that covered northern Canada and Scandinavia during the last ice age, which made Earth more spherical, speeding up its rotation rate according to Agnew. So remember, they've been talking about all the caps melting and the glacier, whatever. What are we talking about here? What is the Lord? A consuming fire. So maybe that is the Lord getting closer. The Lord's return is getting closer, man. The Lord said there's going to be these signs. But this is Esau trying to put his spin, because he's not going to say what the Lord said, that the day shall be short. He's going to put his own little scientific spin. But that's ultimately the Lord doing that anyway. He's putting it in your mind to say. It says, and finally, currents of magma inside Earth spinning liquid core change irregularly, causing it to rotate faster or slower and altering the entire planet's rotation in the process. I'm going to read that again. And finally, currents of magma inside Earth's spinning liquid core change irregularly, causing it to rotate faster or slower and altering the entire planet's rotation in the process. So all these things happening is causing the Earth to rotate quicker, basically. The ice melting, the magma, and all Earth's core, all that science mumbo jumbo they just said. But I'm gonna say BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI said he's gonna shorten the days. Okay, hold up. It says, but now a fourth influence has come to scientists' attention: climate change. As average global temperatures rise, polar ice is melting at an unprecedented rate, dumping water in the oceans. As that meltwater moves from the Arctic toward the equator, a process that is raising sea levels and causing devastating coastal flooding. We just got a whole shitload of rain in New Jersey right before this earthquake. These are signs that the Lord's about to come back and blow this shit up. What do you think is happening? They're just random events? No, this is calculated by YAHAWAH from the heavens onto the earth, showing that he is the one true living God. The Lord said there should be earthquakes in diverse places. New Jersey don't have earthquakes like that, especially to that magnitude. 4.8 in the New York, New Jersey area and Philadelphia. You mean to tell me that you think the Lord is playing? The Lord been had his prophets out here telling the world, yo, I'm about to do this. This was going to happen before I come. It's in the scriptures. Everybody always quoting Jesus quotes, but you never talk about that. But now people starting to talk about it more, because what else is there to go on? You can't rely on science. These niggas sound unsure. So, continue, says, and that's pretty much it, the article. So yeah, that's Business Insider. This article is from March 29th, 2024. So let's get into the scriptures. So this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 22. Now, red letter. All out of who the world called Jesus Christ, but his name Yahawashi speaking. He said, I'm going to start verse 21, but the point is in 22, and it says, Matthew 24 and 21, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. Because this is the last time where Jacob is going to be in captivity. So this is going to be the last time where it's going to be crazy on the earth to end the current ruler heathen over us. And it's this is the people of the Lord's curse. Esau, Edom. They're going to go out with a bang. Literally. So it said, for great tribulation, that earthquake was great tribulation in New Jersey for that short amount of time. So imagine if the Lord just has earthquakes start happening more often in New Jersey, in New York, in the East Coast. Verse 22, and it reads, and except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So the Lord is shortening the days for the elect's sake. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to be too much longer. We could just live. Like, this devil brings death, nothing but death and destruction. That's why the Lord has to shorten the days and take these devils out the way. Matter of fact, it's talking about earthquakes in this chapter. Let's go up to the verse 7 of Matthew chapter 24, and it reads, let's start at verse 6. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. See, the Lord is stirring it up. He's stirring up the controversy. He's stirring up these nations. But the end is not yet, because why? They haven't gone nuclear yet. And we don't have the MOT. They didn't bring out the MOTB yet. But once they bring out the MOTB, that's when, yeah, you really want to see the earth rotate faster. Because first and foremost, the elect are not going to be able to survive. Because the elect are not going to get the MOTB. So the Lord is not going to just have us in dire straits for that long while these devils just thinking they're going. And he said when he goes to fill his belly, when he thinks he got it, when he thinks he got his handle on things. Verse 7, it reads, "For nation shall rise against nation." That's happening now. You got America. Come on, America against Syria. The small hats against Iran. Russia against the Ukraine. China against Taiwan. And throw the Hamite countries in there somewhere, because they on side with Russia, with all the BRICS nations. India and Pakistan, that's been going on for a while. You got all these skirmishes on the earth. There's no peace. There's war all around. The Lord said, there should be a time of peace and a time of war. We're in a time of war right now. So it says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom." Is America not a kingdom? Is Russia not a kingdom? Is China not a kingdom? Is the small hats not a kingdom in our land? What we talking about here, man? These are all big parties too. These are all the NATO countries. All in America scrubs of what's going on with the small hats and Hamas, man. God's all that, man. This shit is about to, all this is about to lead to Yahawah's return. He said he was going to come when they be fighting. If the Lord is coming with fire, he said, what shall it be if it be already kindled, man? This shit about to be a whole lake of fire. That's what the Lord said, a lake of fire. And the day it shall burn like an oven. It says, there should be famines. There should be famines. It's been famines already, but all these things are going to intensify more and more as time goes on. And pestilences, they talk about the whole, what the fuck they call them shit, cicadas. They talk about they expecting $1 trillion, trillions of cicadas to invade America. Trillions of cicadas, it's little insects. That's a pestilence. And it said, and earthquakes in diverse places. We just had an earthquake in New Jersey who don't experience earthquakes like that. And when you go into the word divers, it usually talks about like unusually, not the norm. And you still got earthquakes happening in normal places on more intensified level. You just had a 7-point-something earthquake in Taiwan. You had a tornado not too long ago. I forget, it was Oklahoma, Ohio, one of the states. You got a bunch of these quote-unquote natural disasters happen. No, that's YAHAWAH BAHASHAM visiting the earth which he have made. And visiting the people upon his curse. He's exposing Esau. And now everybody hates Amalek more and more. That's why the Lord said, well, I should have war with Amalek from generation to generation. You 1948ers. Yeah, the whole world is pissed at you right now, man. And you just keep going about what the fuck you doing. And America keeps sending them money and weapons. But with the whole consulate building, America's not down with it. They said that we didn't have nothing to do with that. Now that could be a lie or whatever, but at the end of the day, that's what they said. They said that they didn't have any knowledge of them going to do that. So that's putting America and the small hats at odds. But America still said they're going to support them. So it's like, whatever. But, hey, man, this was about to go down. It's about to go down. The whole, what was read in second, I'm not going to get it, but if you read 2nd Esdras, the 13th chapter, that talks about the Lord returning when our nations are fighting. And the Lord said, what? There should be wars and rumors of wars. Because now there's a rumor that Iran is going to attack the 48ers. Indefinitely. It said indefinitely this attack shall not go unanswered. That's what they just said. That's present news. That's trending. All these small NBCs, they told them to clear out and don't make any public appearances, man. You think it's not serious? Call on Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. We almost out of here, man. We just have to endure a little longer. They only got a few moves. The MOTB, Jacob Trouble, and we out of here, man. So, with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to give all praises to Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM Kakadash. Double honor to the Paz of Israel, a.k.a. the Paz of Great Millstone. And peace and love to all the Akim. Continue to preach the truth and all truth and sincerity. Shalom. Hey, man. Hey, watch as well as... Hey, look. What's going on? And you still got the so-called solar eclipse happening. Not so-called, but the solar eclipse happening, all right? So with that, I'm going to say shalom.